You want to learn the secret to make amazingly soft pita bread with delicious crispy on the outside and tender on the inside falafel balls to make the best homemade falafel sandwich? You are at the right place. So let's jump into it. Take 1 cup of warm water, 2 teaspoons of active yeast, and 1 teaspoon of sugar. Mix it together and put it aside. In a bowl, put 1 3/4 cups of flour, 1 3/4 teaspoon of salt, then mix everything together. Once that your yeast has been proofed, add it to your dry ingredients. Mix everything until all the ingredients are combined. Then add 1 tablespoon or 14 grams of olive oil and continue mixing until it forms a shaggy dough. If the dough is too wet, add about a cup of flour little by little. Put your dough on your working surface and start kneading it. It's knead, pull, and fold. Repeat this motion for about 5 to 6 minutes. And of course, if you have a mixer, just let your dough run for about 5 to 6 minutes. Once that it's done, you're going to form a ball. Place it in a lightly oiled bowl, cover it, and let it rise for about 1.5 to 2 hours. While your pita bread is rising, we're going to start to prepare the falafel ball for your Israeli falafel sandwich. Take 3 cups of drained canned chickpeas or 200 grams of soaked overnight dry chickpeas. In a food processor, put 2 cloves of garlic, 1 onion, then mix everything together. Once that it's mixed, you are going to add half a bunch of parsley with 1 bunch of coriander. Then you're going to mix everything with the chili, if you want, seedless, then chop it. Add the chickpeas, add the juice of 1 squeezed lemon, 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of caraway or cumin, and add 100 grams of chickpea flour. Mix everything together until you form a paste. With lightly greased hands, simply form a ball. At first, just gently put it together, then roll it between your hands. You're going to continue the process for the entirety of the falafel mixture. You should make about 24 to 30 balls of falafel. Place your falafel balls in a skillet on medium heat and let them brown for about 2 to 3 minutes, making sure to move them gently in your pan for your falafel balls to be browned all around. Remove your falafel balls from the oil and place them on a paper towel until you're ready to assemble your Israeli falafel sandwich. Your pita bread dough is ready and you will simply and gently degas it. Once that you have degassed it, you're going to remove it from the bowl and you can simply cut it in 8 pieces, but I always prefer to weigh every piece. It should be about 90 grams per piece. Then you're going to put it on your working surface, flatten it, then roll it into a ball. You're going to repeat the process for the 8 balls for your pita dough. Cover the dough balls with a lightly oiled plastic wrap or a damp kitchen towel and let it rest for 30 minutes. Gently pat your dough ball flat with your fingers. You can also use a light rolling pin, forming a flat, round bread, and let the dough rest for about 5 minutes covered. In the lightly oiled cast iron skillet or heavy bottom pan, put on medium to high heat, lay the pita bread and cook them until the bread starts to puff up and the bottom of your pita bread has brown spots and blisters. It will take about 3 minutes. The magic of your homemade pita bread will appear in front of your eyes as the pita bread will fill up with hot air. Repeat the process for your 8 pita bread. To make sure that your homemade pita bread stays nice and moist, you are going to transfer it to a tea towel lined bowl and close the tea towel. The first step to assemble your perfect falafel sandwich is to cut the top of your homemade falafel bread and take the top and put it at the bottom to reinforce it to make sure that all the sauce and all the goodness will really stay inside. Add your hummus, your tahina, your hot sauce, everything that you can think of to enjoy this perfect Israeli falafel sandwich. I will encourage you to watch these 2 videos as a follow-up. Until next time, stay safe, stay blessed, and don't forget to from it up.